What do you think about the dating culture in the modern day?
Dating culture in the modern day. Well, what is dating? Let's start with that. Because I know that there are some people that don't think people should date. They should basically have a set of values that they have. And I'm predominantly coming from a Christian value. And that means generally, I wouldn't be advocating that people should, as soon as they meet someone, you know, they should move in together, start, living like husband and wife. No, that's not. I would say that dating is part of the process of getting to know each other. And I think you can be dating more than one person. Now, that already is a taboo. Why should you be seeing more than one person? How do you know who's going to be for you if you don't meet different people? How do you know? You need to spend time, and people can pretend to be who they're not. So I think it's very healthy for you and for the other person to be seeing people. So if you take out the pressure of having sex when you meet somebody, the pressure of you have to move in together and do all these things very early, it frees you up to be actually dating. So for me, dating is about getting to know people, and you can be dating more than one person at a time. However, the caveat to that is you need to know what that other person thinks dating is. Because for some people, that might not be their interpretation of dating. But dating is a necessary process to finding your soulmate. If you're not ready to see one, two, three, four different people at some point, then it may be difficult to find your soulmate. Especially if you have not had much experience. Like I didn't have much experience of dating at that point, because when I got married the first time, it was straight after I left university. What did I know? I met lots of people while I was at uni, so that was a breeding ground for dating, and we didn't even call it dating. We were just friends, you know. But when you become older and you're dating after you've been divorced, or you're dating after you're widowed, it's a different ball game. And you need to be able to see a few people. There's a saying that says you need to kiss a few frogs to find the prince. But I'm not suggesting that you go and kiss everyone to find the prince. But what I'm saying is you need to know each other. You need to see how people are. I'll give you an example that I heard of somebody who went on a date with someone. They were in a restaurant. The waiter came. The waiter, they ordered. And then the waiter came back and brought the wrong food for one of the, for the date. And this person was having the date with, threw the food at the waiter and said, "This is not what I ordered." Started shouting at them, basically physically abused the waiter. Now, that gives you an idea, might be somebody you don't want to be with, because you might be the next punching bag. So you need to see people in different situations. On dates, that happens when you go on dates. And I would say that you need to date someone for at least 3 to 6 months on various dates. Now, for some people, that's very long. You should know straight away. People can pretend to be who they're not. We live in a selfie age, a social media age. People can have perfect pictures. They can present a perfect image, but they can't do it for more than 6 months. After 6 months, the true person will ultimately come out. So dating in the modern age is about meeting people. This is why I feel that whoever you meet, you need to be nice, you need to be caring, you need to be sharing, so that you can get to know more about people. Even if that person isn't necessarily someone you want to date, you might know other people that might want to date them. So we need to also think about not just what's good for us, what's good for people that we know that's looking for opportunities to meet people. I meet people all the time in my line of work, my day job. I meet people from all walks of life. And sometimes I'm encouraging people to develop almost like a relationship CV that they can give to their friends and family. That this is the kind of person I'm looking for. If you come across any such person, please sign them my way. That's the beginning of dating. Somebody can say, I know somebody, and just because someone has introduced you doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to end up in marriage or love and marriage, but it's an opportunity to meet somebody. So, yes, dating is very key in this modern age. I'm obviously not somebody that doesn't think that we should date, but I do respect those who believe in blind what's it called? It's
Blind
not
dating and
blind dating is still dating.
right
Arranged
marriage.
marriage. Yeah. I respect that, but if you're looking for a soulmate, especially when you're a bit older, I think you really do need to, because you've changed, you've evolved, and you need to be able to know what you're about.